Hello, I'm Claire Dow, Chair of the Friends of the Pembrokeshire Coast National Park, and today is December 16th, 2023, and I'm about to start the fifth stage of my walk of the whole of the Pembrokeshire Coast Park. And in December we plan these walks in advance, and we're not sure what the weather's going to be like. Today is dry at the moment, but quite windy. But look where we are. We're at Pwllderi, and we're walking today to Porthgain, about 10 miles. We've got to get on with it, otherwise it will get dark. We should make it in time, but you will see, I'm sure we will. And just look at the scenery before we start. Absolutely amazing. I've got some blue sky above us here, and I'm hoping this blue sky will follow us all day. So we've just set off from Pwllderi Youth Hostel, going along the road for a few minutes, and then we'll be back on the coast path. We have a good band of followers today, and we're looking at its spectacular scenery. Absolutely amazing. Whatever the weather, whatever the time of the year, I think I'm going to show you that the Pembrokeshire coast is spectacular and stunning. Whatever the weather, whatever the season. It's actually quite interesting walking this in the winter. Look at that, absolutely beautiful, amazing light. We've got the bracken, which is now a dead but a lovely orangey colour. And we've got amazing cloud formation in front of us. Let's hope we don't get too much of the rain, we'll find out. And we can see right along the coast to Pwllderi and beyond. This is the way we'll be travelling for the next few sections. Behind me. But we're just coming up to what looks like a standing stone. I'll leave the camera on for a few minutes to see what that is. I've just noticed, everybody, is that a standing stone? Is that something? Or a memorial?
It's a memorial to a poet.
Ah, we think it might be a memorial to a poet. Is that right? We'll take a quick look when we get there. No, this is not the one.
I'd say
I can't read that. Dowie Emery's, 1879 to 1952. I'm going to have a quick look. There we go. We think he was a chair and the bard at some point, unless it tells me, I won't know what year. But what a splendid place to have a memorial. Just about to hit the coast path. It says Abermawr 4 miles. So Abermawr, here we come. Amazing high cliffs, amazing footpath already, just at the beginning of the walk. Superb scenery. It's very wet underfoot. We'll have to make sure we don't slip over today, especially me who's carrying the camera. But spectacular. You can see our party going on in front. You can now look back at the last section that we walked. You can see Pwllderi Youth Hostel nestled in the cliffs, and then looking back towards the cliffs from our last walk towards Fishguard. Again, spectacular. The clouds at any time of the day or any time of the year make Pembrokeshire amazing. You can also see the sun coming through the clouds on the water. I think that's why artists like Pembrokeshire so much, because of the changing light. And this is the way forward. Okay, we've now just got up to a high point. There's a cairn of stones. I'll have to check the name. and we can see a fantastic 360-degree view. I'm supposed to not turn the camera because it's a 360 camera, but I'm going to just to show you the view. Amazing light. See all the clouds. I'm hoping we don't get too much rain, and lovely sunlight coming out of the clouds as you go around. I think we're all standing here admiring the view. Absolutely amazing. And back to the cairn stone. Just walked over a mini mountain, and look what's the other side. And look at the light again. I think that's one thing of the feature of today's walk, because we've got the cloud and the sunshine. We're getting sun through the cloud and a beautiful light. Just look at that. Walk down here in a moment. It looks like it's been mowed, so we can walk down. There's a party going in front of us. There's 5 minutes there. Please look when the next section is, and come and do any section that we're walking. And look at that blue sea. We're in December and the colour of that sea is absolutely amazing. It's blue, a little bit windy today but not too bad, and you can see in the distance Pwllderi, and I'm just wondering whether we could see over to Ramsey Island possibly, but that's the way we're heading.
Sorry, I got shut up.
Right, we've just stopped for 2 seconds to get our 11s out, and look who's joined us. I think these are probably National Trust horses that keep the coast path at a good level on the wild ground with their munching, but they've come right up to us to see if they can find some food. Right up to us. I'm not particularly fond of horses, so hopefully it'll be okay. And I've just been told there's a rainbow behind me. I'm going to pick it up. I don't know. I'll have a look. So surrounded by horses we are, with a rainbow in the background. Fantastic. We've now got to Porthgain. You can see a bay. I don't know whether it is sandy or pebbles, but that's in front of us. And right in front of us, we've got a babbling brook, which we're now going towards with a bridge across. Again, spectacular scenery, and you can see along the coast here, this is where I'm going to for the next hour or so. Okay, I'll try and walk with the camera. It might get a bit slippy, and then I might turn it off. And we can see also that the horses have been down here. There's horseshoes everywhere. So I should now walk down this steep path, muddy path. It's steps, which is helpful. Right. Coming down this street, hopefully. And up the other side. Orange colour. And we've got the sun again today. Lighting up the coastline. Right. All the way along. Well, I've just met my first person today in December the 16th it is, and I've met my first person on the coast path today. Would you like to tell me who you are and why you're walking on the coast path?
Okay, my name's Lisa Ward and I'm staying just at a little cottage about half a mile from here. I love it down here, it's my second home, but I'm from Monmouth. Actually, I live in Monmouth, but I come down here as often as I can, and I just love walking the dogs all along this coast path. And in fact, you're the first person I've seen as well.
Oh, right. And again, I've just spotted your coat because I used to live near Monmouth myself for 20 years in the Wye Valley.
Wow.
I'm well aware of the Rockford studios.
Yes.
And in fact, I have friends that work there as well. You probably know some of them.
Probably.
Some of my daughter's friends have actually worked there.
Right.
So what did you do there? As I said, I used to live down the Wye Valley in St Greville's, but I used to have a practice, actually a law practice in Monmouth.
Oh, did you?
And I was there for 20 years.
Right, so you know the area.
So I know the area well. So how come you've got this jacket on?
Because I grew up there.
Right.
My father is Kingsley Ward, who co-founded the studios with my uncle Charles.
Ah.
So I grew up there, and I now run the studios and look after all the day-to-day management.
Wow. So you're actually the person that runs it.
I am. And I very, very, very rarely wear any of the merch. It's just that this map is fantastic against the wind and everything. I never wear merch, so it's really funny that you actually caught me wearing
spotted it.
To be honest with you, if I wasn't based at the studios, if I wasn't working there, it's very much a family business. We're all very passionate about what we do. I would be living in Pembrokeshire. I just love it here. I come here whenever I can. Whenever I check the weather on the news, I'm always seeing what it is in Pembrokeshire. Literally every day it's on my mind. I love it here. The Pembrokeshire Coast Path is stunning.
Fantastic. Well, it's a lovely advert for what we're doing then. Okay, thank you very much
You're very
for speaking to me.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. And this is my second person I've bumped into in the day, and I have no idea who you are or what you're doing on the coast path. What would you like to tell me?
Yeah, so I'm just here for you. I live in Pembrokeshire, I live in Wolf's Castle.
Right.
And I'm just out for a walk today. I went to Menachgwyn, the woolen mill, for a coffee this morning, and then out for a walk now. This is one of my favourite pieces of coastal path. It's one of the ones that are like closest to home. So I come here either the other day or
Right, I love Tregwyn. I love the food there, I must admit.
Oh, yeah.
They're brilliant. We go there a lot.
Yeah.
Coffee.
Yeah.
We've also started cycling. I've now got an electric bike, and they also let me charge when I'm having coffee.
brilliant.
So they are really thumbs up there.
Yeah,
so
they're fab. They're really
give
good.
them a
Yeah, definitely.
advertising. I don't know. So where are you coming off the path here then?
So I'm parked at Tregwyn, and I'm just going to go out and come back. I'm only doing a short one today.
Oh, right.
I've got jobs to do.
Right, so we're not that far away.
Yeah.
Okay,
Just sort of,
and a brilliant part one. It's a lovely day. I mean, it's December, but look, it's not bad.
I know. I was just thinking, all the colours are incredible. There's a rainbow over there. It's just so nice to get out.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Okay, thank you for telling me what you're up to. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Look at this fantastic scenery. We're looking down to the sea, rocks. A bit nearer. North out. Heading now towards Aberbach and Abermawr. Let's hope at Aberbach we can get across the stream. Otherwise there is a diversion. I hope we don't need to do the diversion, otherwise we might start being a bit late in relation to the timing of this. But we will find out how big the stream is. Again, we've got some sunshine. It's a little bit misty, but so far so good. The weather is holding. And certainly met some interesting people on the way today. Met the manager of Rockford Studios, and I've just met a student who has a student of environmental studies. Again, very interested. Both people obviously on the Pembrokeshire Coast Path, because it's the best place to be. Going downhill now, and we can see looks like a river stream coming down to the beach at Aberbach. It'd be good if they built a little bridge across this bit. And then we're going across the pebbles, and then the next beach is Abermawr. There's some people jumping across the pebbles of the river. It is going quite fast. That family looks as though they're crossing. They seem to be crossing and getting wet. Sure about this. What do you reckon? Do you think we're going to get across this or not? It does look rather fast. It's either walk with wet boots for the next few miles. They've gone across. I think they've gone across. I haven't got wellies on though. I may have to turn the camera off in case I drop it in the water. How about building a quick bridge with stones? How long will that take us? The dog down there doesn't want to go across. It does look rather bad. Yeah. How about if we drag one of these boats, go across on the boat, and then
You either go through like that,
yeah,
or you
yeah. Oh, are those boats? How heavy are those boats? I am being
Are you
serious.
on camera?
Yeah, I am on camera. Can you see this? What should we do? Those that are watching. How wet are we going to get? Why can't we just drag the boat and then just walk across the boat? That is rather far. Look how far that is. Look. We're now getting to the cable hut. John's taking a picture. This shows the hut where the cable went across to the US. Brunel had hoped that his railway, Great Western Railway, would come as far as here to transport people across to the US. That never happened, but the actual cable did come here. Now we didn't manage to get across the stream in spate. We thought we'd all get far too wet, so we walked round, and so now we're actually pushing on. The weather's coming in a bit as well, to see if we can finish this walk in the daylight. Well, I've just met a family on the walk now. We're now at Abermawr. See all the waves coming in. They've got a dog with them with a ball. Perhaps you'd like to tell me what you're doing today on quite a wintry day.
Yeah, wintry day, but still out in it. Just been for breakfast at Woolen Mill, and now just out for our weekend walk around by the beach, enjoying the sights.
Right, and you live locally, so you know all the best places to come.
Yeah, live locally, live in Fishguard, so yeah, nice weekend walk is one of our nice weekly spots that we come a lot of the time, so yeah.
And certainly if you bring your children here, I know in mine, that they have a period where they don't like walking or being out on the coast, and then they all go back to it.
Yeah,
they all love it. They all absolutely love it.
Especially when he's nearly falling asleep, bless him.
Yeah, that's okay.
Nice long walk back to the car with him asleep.
Nice to meet you.
You too.
Thank you very much.
Have a nice walk.
We're now at another bay. Is anybody going to help me exactly where we are? We've got a stream coming down. We've just been across a wooden bridge. Stream coming down to the sea, and it's beyond. We're at Llanaken Lloyd, apparently. We've just been on the coast path, incredibly high cliffs. It must be just come back down to sea level, and then we go back up again. Again, not the best day, but really not the worst. Lovely light still, blue sky every now and then, and really quite a pleasant day for a winter's day. We've now arrived at Abercastle. I'd like to report that the toilets, which there is talk that they're shut in, were beautifully maintained currently, with soap, water and hand towels, and that would be a great loss to those that walk on the coast path if we've all just used them. And we've just been past the bridge that says donated by the Friends of the National Park. And that's a very useful bridge, otherwise we wouldn't be able to get over this stream today because it's in spate. And actually at Aberbach we had to walk right the way round because the stream's in spate. So a very useful bridge. We're now in between Abercastle and Trevine. Again, amazing cliffs. There's a lovely arch we're passing, going steep uphill. I mean, the weather is a bit drizzly, but we've still got bright sunshine in the sky as well. So it makes amazing skies. I'm walking uphill for the next few minutes, and then we can look down on the cliffs. All very spectacular. quite slippery, certainly very muddy, and the ground is absolutely saturated, and it started to rain quite a lot. Here we are at Pwllderi, another very full stream coming down and going into sea. Grateful again that this one's got a bridge. We're just dropping off one of the party, but then we'll be going on to Porthgain, hopefully, to get there in the daylight. So we've got about another couple of miles to go. We're now at the 10 stone circle, which I believe is here. Going above Pwllderi now, towards Porthgain. Again, we've still got light in the sky, which is great. Although we have got to move it now, we've got 1.75 miles to go. It's 3:30. We need to be there by 4:15. It's dark, sort of descent. But still, a lovely day at the moment. Just coming into Porthgain now. Still spectacular. We've got a bit of rain. What a beautiful day it's been. You can see it's still a beautiful day. And we're just about going to do it in time before darkness falls. Hopefully around the corner we'll see the pepper pot of Porthgain. If we don't soon, then we've got a bit too far to go, but hopefully it'll be coming up shortly. Very muddy on foot. Everywhere is saturated. And here are both pepper pots, or I call them pepper pots. It's going down now, down the hill, and we'll be in Porthgain. You can see now the brick works straight ahead of us. Spectacular, whatever time of year and weather. The history of Porthgain is a place of a lot of industry. I think there was slate works and brick works right up into the 20th century. Tramways coming in. You can certainly see the extent of the brickworks coming into view on the side of the hill. And little pilot's cottage, the white cottage in front of you. And here we have the harbour coming into view. And we've got at the bottom the shed, which is somewhere today. I fancy getting fish and chips if it's open this early. We'll see. So going down now to the harbour, and where our car is parked. Not so many cars here today as there is in the summer. Porthgain.